I remember going to the first game in 1945, thereabouts. It was Preston North End and Charlton. I know it rained terribly hard that day. The score I couldn't tell you, but the thing that sticks in my mind about that game was that I saw Jackie Fairbrother, the Preston goalkeeper, and Sam Bartram, the Charlton goalkeeper, and I was sat behind the goals at the town end, and he must have. They was truthfully the biggest men I've ever seen in my life at that time. I mean, bear in mind I was only like maybe 5-year-old, 6-year-old, but they were huge, huge men. And shortly after that, Jackie Fairbrother was transferred, I think, to Newcastle, and I was smashed up about it. I couldn't believe that he'd gone. Why did he? You know, I mean, it was something really that was new to me. I didn't know that players did this in them days. It was, you know, he went on to Newcastle, and Sam Bartram went on to manage Charlton. I think it was Charlton. He was from Charlton, and that's where he, you know, that was the first game I ever saw. Truthfully, like, I mean, that's a bit sad to say, really, but there's been a big decline at Preston, and from them days. You talk about the top four that they've got today in the Premiership. Well, like Preston were like equivalent of the top four clubs in them days. There or thereabouts, you know, all the time. Tremendously strong, powerful team, you know, I mean, and nobody wanted to play at Preston. It was, you know, it was a bad place to come. It was a bad place to come, yeah. This is an Umbro shirt, which they still make today. 1953 or 54, Ribbleton Working Men's Club off Ribbleton Lane in Preston. Sir Tom brought this shirt along, and I'm not really sure whether it was auctioned or raffled, but it was for charity, and my father won it, and that was given to me by my father, and that's a long time ago. That's 1953. It actually don't belong to me now, it belongs to my grandson now, but it's mine for safekeeping until, you know. I also have a scrapbook. I was a scaffolder at one for quite a lot of years, and I was waiting for the wagon to come and pick me up at a school in Preston, and on top of a dustbin was this book, and not really much. I don't know whether you can see that. That's Alan Ladd, the film book, but in it is it's just packed with photographs of paper clippings of Preston North End, and the cup final ticket there. It's very, very fragile these days. It's looking like, I suppose it's looking like me, a bit worse for wear.